Hurricane Helene hit the United States 1 year ago this week. It certainly left its mark on Virginia, causing floods in the New River Valley that hadn't been seen in generations. Giles County saw some of the worst damage from the storm. 10 News anchor Samuel King traveled there to see how the recovery is going 1 year later.
We're here at Hale's Landing along the New River, and last year at this time the water was so high it was waist high where I'm standing. You can see we're quite a distance from the river here, so that's just a sign of just a force of the water that the people had to deal with here just a year ago.
We received a call from the National Weather Service, and they said, you know, this is what your river's going to crest at, which at the time I believe was 24 feet. We knew then we had never experienced that.
Emergency Services Coordinator John Butler says the first priority for county leaders after the storm was helping the dozens of families that were displaced from their homes.
They approved an initiative where we started a disaster relief fund. We took money from that disaster relief fund. We paid security deposits and first month's rent for those 48 families that were displaced. To our knowledge, most of those families are still where we placed them today. We're kind of shifting now to a more long-term recovery focus.
As some of the places that saw the worst damage, like the Iron Skillet restaurant and Riverview Campground in Narrows, have reopened, at least partially.
A little over 50 of 100% capacity now. We've had a lot of folks come down and help us.
And more work remains, like here at Hale's Landing, which was damaged by the flood.
Finishing our boat landings, you know, we talked about the New River Water Trail there. It's a huge economic driver for us.
Butler urges residents who had losses and major damage from the storm to apply to the new Virginia Disaster Assistance Fund, which has $50 million available.
We're glad to assist them with applications. We just had an informational workshop with folks that we know were impacted last week. We had over 50 attendees to that.
Another step in recovery from a generational storm. In Giles County, Samuel King, 10 News, working for you.